Hello everyone! Welcome to our countdown of the top 100 PS4 games. Whether you're a seasoned gamer or new to the console, we've curated the ultimate list of must-play titles that showcase the best of what the PS4 has to offer. Set in a zombie-infested California, Dead Island 2 offers a mix of visceral combat and open-world exploration. Players face hordes of the undead, crafting weapons and leveling up as they carve their way through vibrant yet blood-soaked environments. The game emphasizes gory, fun action, with a balance of humor and horror. Infamous Second Son is an action-adventure game set in a futuristic Seattle, where players control Delsin Rowe, a young man with superhuman abilities. As Delsin, players can harness and upgrade various powers while navigating the city and making moral choices that affect the storyline. The game's fast-paced combat, dynamic open-world exploration, and striking visuals make it an engaging experience for fans of superhero-themed gameplay. Psychological thriller Alan Wake Remastered tells the eerie story of a writer searching for his missing wife in a small town plagued by darkness. With its atmospheric environments, narrative-driven gameplay, and tense action sequences, this remaster brings enhanced visuals and a deeper immersion into the haunting world of Alan Wake. A gritty, open-world crime drama, Sleeping Dogs follows undercover cop Wei Shen as he infiltrates the Hong Kong triads. Blending hand-to-hand combat, gunplay, and parkour, the game stands out for its engaging story and authentic city setting, offering a rich experience of both street-level action and emotional depth. Realistic medieval RPG Kingdom Come Deliverance offers an open-world experience with an emphasis on historical accuracy. Set in 15th century Bohemia, players follow the story of Henry, a blacksmith's son, as he navigates civil war, politics, and personal vengeance. The latest installment in the iconic fighting game series, Street Fighter VI, brings fresh mechanics, a diverse roster of characters, and a modernized combat system. With new modes and deep customization options, the game remains competitive and engaging for both casual players and seasoned veterans alike. An award-winning, mind-bending space exploration game, Outer Wilds puts players in a solar system stuck in a 22-minute time loop. The focus is on exploration, unraveling ancient mysteries, and solving puzzles to uncover the fate of a lost civilization before the loop resets. Beautifully blending action-adventure gameplay with Pixar-like animation, Kena Bridge of Spirits tells the story of a young spirit guide helping lost souls find peace. Players engage in exploration and combat with the help of adorable spirit companions called the Rod, while the game's stunning visuals and heartfelt narrative create an emotionally resonant experience. Based on the Fables comic series, The Wolf Among Us is a noir-styled adventure where players control Bigby Wolf, the sheriff of a secret community of fairy tale characters. Through interactive storytelling and impactful choices, players unravel a murder mystery that threatens the fragile peace between Fable characters hiding in New York. A reimagining of the original classic, Ratchet and Clank, delivers explosive action, creative weaponry, and interplanetary adventures. The game mixes platforming with high-octane combat, humor, and stunning visuals, offering both longtime fans and newcomers an engaging experience as they save the galaxy from evil forces. Cinematic third-person action game, The Order 1886, immerses players in a steampunk-inspired Victorian London, where a secret order of knights defends the city against supernatural threats. Combining historical fiction with futuristic weaponry, the game emphasizes narrative-driven gameplay, blending intense combat with a rich, atmospheric world. Genshin Impact offers a vast, open-world RPG experience in the mystical land of Teyvat, where players embark on quests, solve puzzles, and face elemental-based combat challenges. Its vibrant world, deep lore, and ever-expanding character roster have made it a standout title in the free-to-play genre, combining action-packed gameplay with a gacha system. An emotional narrative adventure, Life is Strange True Colors, follows Alex Chen, a young woman with the supernatural ability to sense and manipulate emotions. Set in the picturesque town of Haven Springs, players uncover secrets through deeply impactful choices, with Alex's empathic powers at the core of both the story and the gameplay. High-speed, first-person action defines Ghostrunner, a game set in a cyberpunk future where players take on the role of a cyber warrior, scaling buildings and slicing through enemies with precision. Combining parkour, one-hit kill mechanics, and breakneck combat, the game rewards fast reflexes and mastery of its fluid, challenging environments. The Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy revitalizes the classic platforming series with remastered visuals and smoother gameplay. Players guide Crash through colorful, obstacle-laden levels, collecting items and battling quirky enemies. The trilogy retains the iconic charm and difficulty of the originals, while bringing the beloved character into the modern gaming world. An updated take on a cult classic, NieR Replicant presents a hauntingly beautiful world filled with philosophical depth and emotional storytelling. Players follow a young protagonist on a journey to save his sister in a post-apocalyptic setting, featuring refined combat, stunning visuals, and a narrative that challenges traditional gaming tropes. The sequel to the popular Battle Royale, Warzone 2 raises the stakes with new mechanics, maps, and tactical options. Players drop into massive combat zones, looting, battling, and surviving against up to 150 others. With fast-paced, squad-based action and intense firefights, the game emphasizes strategy and quick reflexes. In the Outer Worlds, players explore a dystopian future ruled by megacorporations, choosing between factions and navigating moral dilemmas in a richly crafted sci-fi universe. With dark humor, branching narratives, and impactful choices, the game combines role-playing depth with first-person action, offering a flexible and immersive experience. A blend of psychological horror and survival, The Evil Within 2 follows Detective Sebastian Castellanos as he ventures into a twisted, nightmarish world to rescue his daughter. The game offers intense, atmospheric tension, featuring grotesque monsters, limited resources, and deep psychological themes that heighten the fear and suspense. With its vast open world and legendary freedom of choice, Skyrim Special Edition remasters the iconic RPG for modern consoles. Players can delve into ancient dungeons, fight dragons, or craft their own stories through an expansive and richly detailed fantasy realm, with enhanced graphics and mod support offering even more adventure. Set on a space station overrun by hostile aliens, Prey challenges players with exploration, survival, and innovative combat. Players assume the role of Morgan Yu, using both conventional weapons and alien abilities to uncover the secrets of the station. The game stands out for its environmental storytelling, psychological horror, and immersive gameplay. From the makers of Yakuza, Judgment, and its sequel, Lost Judgment, offer players a detective twist on the action-adventure genre. As former lawyer Takayuki Yagami, players investigate crimes, track suspects, and engage in street battles, all set in a gritty, neon-lit Kamurocho. Combining Battle Royale gameplay with creative building mechanics, Fortnite remains one of the most popular and ever-evolving multiplayer games. Players compete to be the last one standing on a dynamic island while crafting structures for defense or mobility. Its colorful art style, regular updates, and crossover events keep the experience fresh. No Man's Sky offers an expansive universe where players can explore countless procedurally generated planets. Starting as a lone explorer, players gather resources, build bases, and interact with alien species in an ever-expanding galaxy. With updates adding multiplayer, story content, and deep exploration mechanics, the game continues to evolve. Mafia Trilogy offers a complete remaster and re-release of the Mafia series, allowing players to experience 3 generations of crime drama. The trilogy covers different eras of organized crime, from the 1930s in Mafia to the 1940s to 50s in Mafia 2, and the 1960s to 70s in Mafia 3. Each game offers a gripping narrative with updated visuals, reworked gameplay, and immersive storytelling, making it a perfect journey through the evolution of the Mafia underworld. Reviving the iconic action RPG, Diablo II Resurrected enhances the dark fantasy world with updated graphics, while retaining the addictive gameplay of the original. Players choose from several character classes, battling through hordes of demons and collecting powerful loot. The remaster is a nostalgic yet refreshed experience for both old and new players. Set in the Star Wars universe, Jedi Fallen Order follows the journey of Cal Kestis, a young Jedi on the run from the Empire. The game blends lightsaber combat, exploration, and puzzle solving, offering a richly detailed galaxy to explore. Its blend of challenging combat and deep story makes it a standout in Star Wars gaming. Remastering 3 classic games, Spyro Reignited Trilogy brings the beloved Purple Dragon to modern consoles with vibrant new visuals and refined gameplay. Players control Spyro as he glides, breathes fire, and explores imaginative worlds filled with quirky characters and secrets. The trilogy is a nostalgic treat, offering both charm and challenge. Set in a brutal, fantastical version of Japan's Sengoku era, Nioh and its sequel blend samurai combat with supernatural elements. Players face relentless enemies and fierce bosses, mastering intricate combat systems and collecting powerful gear. A neo-noir detective game set in post-World War II Los Angeles, LA Noire, puts players in the shoes of a detective solving a series of crimes. The game combines open-world exploration with detailed crime-solving, interrogation, and action sequences. With its groundbreaking facial animation technology, it provides a gripping, immersive narrative experience. Call of Duty Modern Warfare rebooted the iconic series with a gritty and realistic campaign, pushing the boundaries of military storytelling. Featuring intense combat scenarios and a diverse multiplayer mode, it captures Modern Warfare's chaos with improved graphics, mechanics, and a strong focus on tactical gameplay. Set in the Lord of the Rings universe, Shadow of Mordor blends action and RPG elements, where players control Talion, a ranger bound to the spirit of the elf lord Celebrimbor. Its groundbreaking nemesis system ensures each enemy encounter feels unique as defeated foes remember and adapt to the player. The game offers a thrilling journey through the dark lands of Mordor, combining fluid combat and an engaging, revenge-driven narrative. Mass Effect Legendary Edition remasters the beloved sci-fi trilogy, allowing players to follow Commander Shepard's quest to save the galaxy from an ancient threat. With updated graphics and gameplay improvements, it delivers the full experience, including over 40 DLCs, while preserving the deep narrative choices and character development that define the series. The 2018 remake of Shadow of the Colossus revives the classic adventure game with stunning visual upgrades while maintaining its emotional core. Players embark on a journey to defeat 16 towering colossi to revive a fallen loved one. The minimalist storytelling and breathtaking landscapes, combined with the challenging boss fights, create a uniquely haunting and beautiful experience. Detroit Become Human is an interactive drama that explores the future of AI and the moral questions surrounding artificial life. Players control 3 android protagonists, each facing dilemmas that force them to question their identity and purpose. The game is heavily choice-driven, offering multiple branching storylines and outcomes based on player decisions, making it a highly immersive narrative experience. Tales of Arise is an action-packed RPG that revitalizes the long-standing Tales series with stunning anime-inspired visuals and fast-paced combat. Players explore a richly designed world split between 2 planets, battling to end oppression. The game blends deep character relationships, emotional storytelling, and smooth combat mechanics for a memorable adventure. Final Fantasy XIV is a highly popular MMORPG that combines the rich lore and vibrant world of the Final Fantasy series with engaging multiplayer experiences. Players can embark on epic quests, take part in large-scale raids, and customize their characters through a wide array of jobs and classes. Kingdom Hearts 3 brings the Disney Square Enix crossover to a climactic conclusion. Players control Sora as he teams up with beloved Disney and Pixar characters to battle the dark forces of Xehanort. The game combines action RPG elements, stunning visuals, and a heartwarming narrative, making it an emotional and thrilling adventure for fans of the series. The Tomb Raider trilogy revamps the iconic Lara Croft's origins, offering 3 modern games: Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. The trilogy features action-packed gameplay, puzzle solving, and rich exploration across diverse and treacherous environments. Resident Evil Village continues the story of Ethan Winters from Resident Evil 7, blending first-person horror and action in a chilling European village setting. With a mix of supernatural elements, grotesque creatures, and gothic horror, the game offers a terrifying yet thrilling journey. The addition of new enemies and a mysterious cast of characters creates an atmosphere of dread that keeps players on edge throughout. Star Wars Battlefront 2 immerses players in large-scale battles across iconic Star Wars locations, featuring both a single-player campaign and expansive multiplayer modes. The game allows players to control heroes, troopers, and vehicles from all Star Wars eras. Its massive battles, combined with stunning visuals and authentic sound design, deliver an epic Star Wars experience. The Hitman trilogy follows Agent 47 through an expansive world of assassination, blending stealth, strategy, and creativity. Each game offers intricately designed sandbox levels, where players can choose various methods to eliminate targets, encouraging experimentation. The trilogy's sharp attention to detail, from disguise systems to environmental storytelling, makes it a standout in the stealth genre. Gravity Rush 2 continues the gravity-defying adventures of Kat, allowing players to manipulate gravity in a vibrant open world. The game's unique physics-based combat and exploration mechanics make every encounter feel dynamic and fluid. Its anime-inspired art style and engaging narrative complement the thrilling sensation of flying and battling across sprawling environments. The Borderlands series combines first-person shooting with RPG elements in a chaotic, loot-driven world, known for its distinctive cel-shaded art style, over-the-top humor, and an endless array of bizarre weapons. With cooperative multiplayer at its core, players can team up as vault hunters, each with unique abilities, to take on colorful enemies and massive bosses. From the original game to Borderlands 3, the series offers fast-paced action and a wild narrative, delivering one of the most enjoyable looter-shooter experiences. Dragon Age Inquisition takes players to Thedas, a fantasy world teetering on the edge of chaos. Leading the Inquisition, players make important decisions that shape the fate of the world while exploring vast landscapes and battling dangerous foes. With a rich narrative, complex characters, and a deep tactical combat system, it's a defining entry in the RPG genre. The Dying Light series blends parkour movement with first-person survival in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies. Players must scavenge for resources, craft weapons, and battle both human and infected enemies. The fast-paced action and day-night cycle, where the dangers increase dramatically after dark, keep the tension high in both games. Yakuza Like a Dragon marks a fresh direction for the series, introducing turn-based RPG combat and a new protagonist, Ichiban Kasuga. Set in a vibrant fictional city, the game blends absurd humor with heartfelt storytelling. Its unique take on combat, combined with wild side activities, offers a memorable and engaging experience. The Watch Dogs series immerses players in a world of hacking and surveillance. In the first game, players take on the role of vigilante Aiden Pierce in Chicago, using hacking as a tool to manipulate the city's infrastructure for justice. The second game, Watch Dogs 2, shifts to a more vibrant and playful tone, featuring a new protagonist, Marcus Holloway, as he teams up with DedSec in San Francisco to challenge corrupt corporations. Both games emphasize stealth, exploration, and creative problem-solving through hacking, offering an open-world experience where technology is your greatest weapon. Wolfenstein 2 is an intense first-person shooter set in an alternate history where the Nazis have won Wutu. Players control BJ Blazkowicz in a resistance against the Nazi regime, delivering explosive gunfights and dark humor. The game's engaging story and fast-paced, brutal combat make it a thrilling, adrenaline-fueled experience. Batman Arkham Knight concludes the Arkham series with a sprawling, open-world Gotham under siege. Players take on the role of Batman, using stealth, combat, and detective skills to take down iconic villains. The game introduces the Batmobile as a key gameplay feature, enhancing the experience with epic chases and puzzle-solving mechanics, all while exploring a visually stunning and atmospheric Gotham. Hollow Knight is a critically acclaimed indie Metroidvania that plunges players into a mysterious underground kingdom. The game's hand-drawn art style, atmospheric exploration, and challenging combat make for an immersive experience as players uncover hidden secrets and face off against deadly enemies in a beautifully crafted world. Dragon Quest XI is a traditional JRPG with stunning visuals and a heartwarming narrative. The game features turn-based combat, a colorful cast of characters, and a vast world full of towns, dungeons, and side quests, delivering a modern take on the classic JRPG formula. Set during World War I, Battlefield 1 offers large-scale chaotic warfare with a focus on teamwork and strategy. Its multiplayer battles feature vehicles, destructible environments, and dynamic weather, while the single-player War Stories mode delivers emotional, varied narratives set across different fronts of the war. Deus Ex Mankind Divided takes place in a dystopian future where human augmentation has led to global conflict. Players, as Adam Jensen, navigate a world of intrigue and political unrest, choosing to tackle missions through hacking, stealth, or brute force. The game's deep RPG mechanics allow for a highly personalized experience. Metro Exodus breaks away from the series' traditional underground setting, taking players on a journey across post-apocalyptic Russia. Mixing survival horror with open-world exploration, the game features intense combat, crafting, and a gripping story about survival and hope amid devastation. Set in a steampunk world of political intrigue, Dishonored 2 lets players control either Corvo or Emily, each with their own unique powers. Whether using stealth or unleashing chaos, players must navigate a beautifully designed world full of secrets, with multiple endings shaped by player choice. Fallout 4 throws players into the wasteland of a post-apocalyptic Boston, offering a mix of role-playing, exploration, and base building. Players can customize weapons, build settlements, and make choices that shape the story, all while surviving mutants, raiders, and the harsh conditions of a nuclear landscape. Diablo 4 returns to the dark, gothic roots of the series, offering an open-world experience filled with demonic enemies, deep character progression, and endless loot. With its shared online elements, players can team up or venture alone in a fight against the forces of hell in this highly anticipated entry. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, players take on the role of Eivor, a Viking warrior on a quest to conquer England. The game combines exploration, settlement building, and epic combat, allowing players to lead raids and form alliances, while shaping the future of their clan in a world rich with Norse mythology. Control is a mind-bending action-adventure that follows Jessie Faden as she uncovers the dark secrets of a mysterious government agency. With telekinetic abilities, players explore a surreal and ever-shifting environment, engaging in strategic combat and solving puzzles while unraveling a complex and eerie storyline. A squad-based battle royale that emphasizes teamwork, Apex Legends, pits players against each other in fast-paced strategic skirmishes. The unique abilities of each legend encourage tactical play, while fluid movement mechanics keep the action constantly engaging. Devil May Cry 5 is a whirlwind of stylish action, combining frantic, skill-based combat with gorgeous visuals. Switching between 3 playable characters, including fan favorites Dante and Nero, players face off against demonic forces in a high-octane story of revenge and redemption. The Far Cry series immerses players in vast open-world landscapes, from the towering peaks of Kyrat to the rural heartland of America and the tropical nation of Yara. With each entry, players confront oppressive regimes, explore beautiful yet dangerous environments, and use an arsenal of weapons and vehicles in chaotic, unpredictable conflicts. Mortal Kombat 11 brings the brutal, visceral fighting style the series is known for, with stunning visuals, tight mechanics, and a deep customization system. Players can engage in gruesome battles with a wide roster of fighters, delivering iconic fatalities in a story-driven campaign and competitive online play. Final Fantasy XV tells the story of Prince Noctis and his companions as they journey across a vast open world. With a real-time combat system, deep character development, and emotional storytelling, this installment blends modern gameplay mechanics with the series' trademark fantasy themes. Alien Isolation masterfully captures the suspense of the original Alien film, putting players in constant fear of a nearly unstoppable xenomorph. Set in a decaying space station, the game's tension-filled atmosphere, combined with stealth and survival mechanics, delivers a true sci-fi horror experience. NieR Automata blends action RPG and philosophical storytelling in a post-apocalyptic world where androids fight to reclaim Earth from alien machines. Its unique story structure, emotional depth, and captivating design have made it a modern classic in both action and RPG circles. In Persona 4 Golden, players balance daily high school life with dungeon-crawling RPG action as they solve a supernatural murder mystery. The game's deep character relationships and social simulation elements are paired with classic turn-based combat, offering a truly unique JRPG experience. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy takes players on a wild, narrative-driven adventure as Star-Lord leads his ragtag team of misfits through the cosmos. With humorous dialogue, engaging combat, and player-driven choices, it captures the essence of the Guardians' dynamic while delivering a fresh, single-player story. Yakuza 0 serves up a mix of hard-hitting brawler combat and compelling crime drama set in 1980s Japan. Players follow 2 protagonists as they navigate the criminal underworld while engaging in a wide variety of side activities, from karaoke to real estate management, all within an intricately detailed city. A masterful remake of a survival horror classic, Resident Evil 2 elevates tension with its terrifyingly atmospheric environments and clever resource management. Players must navigate Raccoon City's zombie-infested streets, balancing puzzle solving with heart-pounding combat. Monster Hunter World brings the thrill of hunting massive creatures to a seamless open-world ecosystem. Players work solo or cooperatively to track and take down formidable monsters, crafting powerful gear from their spoils in an ever-evolving, action-packed adventure. The Dark Souls series is renowned for its punishing difficulty, deep combat mechanics, and atmospheric storytelling. Set in dark, interconnected worlds, players face relentless enemies, cryptic lore, and brutal bosses that test both skill and patience. With its rich environmental storytelling and rewarding exploration, the series has earned a reputation as one of the most challenging yet satisfying experiences in gaming. Hogwarts Legacy lets players step into the magical world of Harry Potter as a customizable student at the famous School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. With a deep RPG system, spellcasting, and an open world to explore, it captures the wonder of the wizarding world in an original story. A cooperative adventure that seamlessly blends gameplay and narrative, It Takes Two tells the story of a couple on the brink of divorce who must work together to overcome obstacles. The game's innovative mechanics require collaboration at every turn, making it a truly unique 2-player experience. Minecraft offers boundless creativity in its sandbox world, where players can build, mine, and explore at their own pace. Whether constructing elaborate structures or surviving in challenging biomes, the game's endless possibilities have captivated millions around the globe. Titanfall 2 is a fast-paced first-person shooter that pairs fluid parkour-style movement with massive mech combat. Its critically acclaimed single-player campaign and intense multiplayer modes set it apart as one of the best modern FPS experiences. Disco Elysium is a deeply narrative-driven RPG that focuses on dialogue and investigation. Set in a decaying city filled with political intrigue, players control a detective unraveling mysteries while navigating their own fractured psyche in a game praised for its writing and philosophical depth. From the creators of Dark Souls, Bloodborne is a gothic horror action RPG that emphasizes fast-paced, aggressive combat. Set in the nightmarish city of Yharnam, the game challenges players with its ruthless difficulty and hauntingly atmospheric design. Ghost of Tsushima is an open-world action game that immerses players in feudal Japan, where they take on the role of a samurai fighting to free his homeland. Its stunning visuals, fluid swordplay, and rich narrative offer a cinematic experience inspired by classic samurai films. Gran Turismo 7 is a highly realistic racing simulator with meticulously designed cars and tracks. It offers an immersive driving experience for fans of motorsports and car enthusiasts alike. Cyberpunk 2077 thrusts players into the neon-lit streets of Night City, where every corner holds secrets and every decision shapes the world. Its sprawling narrative and immersive open world offer a deep dive into a futuristic dystopia. Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West take players on epic quests through beautifully desolate landscapes teeming with mechanical beasts. These games blend action-packed combat with a gripping story, set in a world where nature and technology collide. Death Stranding challenges players to rebuild a fractured world through deliveries and connections. Its unique gameplay and emotional storytelling create a meditative experience that's both visually stunning and thought-provoking. Divinity Original Sin series stand out for their rich, branching narratives and strategic turn-based combat. Whether playing solo or with friends, the games offer deep role-playing options and dynamic interactions in a fantasy realm. Resident Evil 4 revitalizes a classic survival horror game with modern graphics and refined gameplay mechanics. It delivers tension-filled combat, creepy environments, and puzzles in a thrilling remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake reimagines a beloved JRPG with real-time action and stunning visuals. The game enhances character depth while staying true to the original's core themes and story. Uncharted 4 delivers a cinematic adventure filled with breathtaking set pieces and heart-pounding action. Nathan Drake's final journey combines treasure hunting with a compelling narrative and stunning visuals. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice challenges players with precise, timing-based combat in a beautifully rendered feudal Japan. It's known for its high difficulty, demanding skill, and rewarding perseverance. Doom series redefines first-person shooters with its high-octane action and brutal combat. Players can unleash mayhem on demons with a mix of powerful weapons and a pulse-pounding soundtrack. Days Gone offers a post-apocalyptic open world where players navigate a rugged landscape overrun by zombie-like freakers. The game's focus on survival, dynamic weather, and vehicle combat creates a gripping and immersive experience. The Witcher 3 is a masterful RPG set in a richly detailed fantasy world filled with complex characters and branching narratives. Players step into the shoes of Geralt of Rivia, embarking on epic quests and facing morally ambiguous choices. Marvel's Spider-Man and Miles Morales offer exhilarating superhero action in a bustling, detailed New York City. Swing through the city and engage in acrobatic combat while experiencing compelling stories from two different Spider-Men. Grand Theft Auto 5 immerses players in the sprawling metropolis of Los Santos, where they can explore a detailed open world, participate in criminal activities, and experience a multifaceted narrative. Its expansive gameplay options and engaging story make it a standout title. Metal Gear Solid 5 provides a deep and complex stealth experience in an open-world setting. With its intricate plot, diverse gameplay mechanics, and detailed environments, it offers a rich and immersive experience for fans of tactical espionage. Persona 5 Royal is a stylish RPG that blends everyday high school life with supernatural elements. Players delve into a vibrant world filled with memorable characters, strategic combat, and a gripping story about rebellion and personal growth. Elden Ring offers a vast open world filled with challenging enemies and intricate lore. Its open-ended exploration and demanding combat provide a deeply rewarding experience for fans of dark fantasy and action RPGs. God of War 2018 and Ragnarok rejuvenate the franchise with a fresh take on Norse mythology. Players follow Kratos and his son Atreus through epic battles and emotional storytelling in a beautifully rendered world. Red Dead Redemption 2 captivates with its richly detailed open world, set in the late 19th century American frontier. The game combines a compelling story with immersive gameplay, creating a deeply engaging experience in a living, breathing world. The Last of Us series are acclaimed for their powerful storytelling and emotional depth. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, these games explore themes of survival, loss, and the bonds between characters through intense and immersive gameplay.